Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Tim.
We talk about comics.
Yeah, at the Comic Vault.
At the Comic Vault. What do we got going on this week?
We got a lot. First and foremost, what's going on this Wednesday?
This Wednesday, July 1st, we are having a Reborn #1 release party.
For Captain
America. Everybody who buys a comic wins something. You go into the bucket, you pick something out.
Star Spangled Punch,
Captain America cookies.
Good stuff.
The grand prize is a 1 in 50 variant of Ultimatum #1. So somebody's going to win something worth some money, and it's going to be a good day.
and Ultimatum's crazy.
Yeah. So what else we got going on?
Not first and foremost.
Not
but
first.
Second foremost.
Second most.
IHS7.
No, I think it's IH57.
57. Either way, if you're going to leave a comment,
You actually have to say something.
like leave an actual comment.
Oh, I better leave a comment.
Say something.
All right, let's talk about comics today.
Let's talk.
Green Lantern Corps number 38.
Yes. Hey. All right.
We're good.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, so this is like the prelude to Blackest Night.
Yes. It's big.
It's big. The blue guys are going crazy.
They are. They really are. I enjoyed it, even if a lot of the Green Lantern stuff for me, I'm not, again, I've said this before, I'm not really into space stuff, but Green Lantern, you kind of have to go with that.
It's heavy in continuity. It's kind of hard to jump on right now, but if you're going to jump on to get into Blackest Night and get some information about it,
This is the one that
you got to read this because you got your good guys, and then you got a lot of gray area people.
And here's the interest. This is really the essence of why things are so shocking in this, is that at its core, the Green Lanterns are just intergalactic cops. So if you don't know anything going in about Green Lanterns, just go in thinking, okay, the guys with the green rings are intergalactic cops, and they're acting like this?
Yeah. No, they're falling apart.
Yeah.
They've been falling apart.
Literally and figuratively.
Over the past 2 years, they've been falling apart, and this is like the major crossing the line issue.
Absolutely.
So, I liked it.
It was good.
The artwork's so-so.
It's not amazing.
But the writing is pretty...
Like the shocking scene stuff, I thought that was very well done.
Yeah.
Like that really hit it home, but overall it was a little uneven.
Yeah. I still think Guy Gardner needs more. He needs to be in it more.
He's almost becoming a walking cliche.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he's going to be snotty. Like, that's what he does.
So, but I like the team up between him and Kyle, because Kyle is the artsy, mellow guy, and,
Gardner's
like guns blazing first,
Absolutely.
So it works out well.
And it's got poozers all over the place.
Yeah, we got poozers. Poozers. Hey, what independent book did you read this week?
I read Bad Kids Go to Hell.
#1.
And now you didn't read this one.
I didn't.
So.
I'll let you go.
So it's okay. It's okay. I thought it's basically, if you don't know anything about it, and if you don't know anything about it, it's big. It's pretty big. It's pretty thick. Think a really kind of R-rated John Hughes Breakfast Club with a little horror thrown into it. So I enjoyed it, but I thought it was also uneven. I thought the art was pretty good overall. But
is it like boys R-rated?
Less,
okay.
but a little more sex in terms of that, which is okay. And there's nothing like outright explicit. It's just very heavily suggested. And storyline-wise, I thought that the writing was overall kind of snappy and good, but just kind of all over the... Like, I couldn't follow it sometimes, so... I just kind of had to go back and go, wait a minute, who is this? What are they talking about? Which is something you really don't want to do with a first-time comic, especially an independent one, because you want to bring people in immediately.
Yeah, you need to grab them within the first couple pages.
Exactly, and it does in this. It does. It's toward the end where it starts kind of going all over the place. So check it out, and it's pretty worth it for the size. So
the book that I read by myself, I read Justice League: Cry for Justice #1.
Okay.
The art was really good.
Yay.
It has some different penciling techniques as far as inking, so it looks old school. The art was really good. I'm a huge Green Lantern fan, so Hal Jordan's pissed off, and he wants to go after all the people that have caused bad, who's killed Bruce, who's killed Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
And so he's all about rallying the troops. And the rest of the storyline is about all the individual characters that's going to be on this team.
Okay.
And what's their reason for justice.
So this is post-Final Crisis.
Post-Final Crisis.
Is it in?
It's in continuity. So they talk about
canon.
They talk about Batman being dead. They talk about
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter being dead. There's a lot of post-Final Crisis stuff in there.
And they've been kind of throwing it out a little here and there and like teasers in some of the other books.
Right.
So if you've seen it, that's kind of the artwork to my understanding, right?
The artwork is that being, and that's the phone. But no, they made a quick nod to the Neil Adams Green Lantern books from the 70s.
Oh, that's fun.
So that was good because Ollie and Green Lantern are back together, and Ollie's like, hey, it's me and you guys, me and you together. That's how it's gonna go.
That's good.
It's good stuff.
It's good.
So
And
I
I
like
like anything with Green Arrow. I'm gonna have to check it out
Yeah.
because I love Green Arrow personally.
But I like it. It's a 7-issue miniseries.
Mhm.
I'd recommend it.
Cool.
So
What did we both read?
the big book for the week is Captain America Reborn.
Number one.
Get in, gotta get in there. Get there.
Come on.
We're good.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's
time.
big. It's big stuff.
Come on, get out of here.
Smash. What you think?
Well, like I've already stated, I don't care how they bring Captain America back, as long as they bring Captain America back.
And they're doing it weird.
They're
They
just,
went weird.
they went weird on us.
Well, I don't want to ruin anything, but I thought it was beautifully illustrated.
Yeah, Brian Hitch's artwork's really good.
I thought that the writing was snappy for what it was.
Right, and I liked they're calling in all the Avengers.
They are. It's for people who've been possibly complaining that the Brubaker stories are very self-contained and have no, like I heard people complaining that Fantastic Four has that same problem, that like Dark Reign really isn't messing with it, and that Captain America's even worse. Like Brubaker almost ignores Dark Reign.
Right, I mean, because he's writing a good story and he doesn't want all the influences of Joe Quesada's craziness to, get it going all in different directions.
And this is the thing, because he's taking a more realistic approach with the character and the situations. I mean, if you go back to when Cap was in Britain, it was more like a ship getting blown up, terroristic stuff. And then you got goofy,
Right.
the Vision in there, and it's like it almost starts taking away from the realism that Brubaker, like the silliness of the rest of the Marvel universe, kind of.
Yeah, but you got it. I mean,
You have to do it.
Captain America brought all the Avengers together.
Yeah.
So now all the Avengers have to come together to get Captain America. I mean,
Right.
it makes sense. He's a huge fan of history and continuity.
Yeah.
So I know he's going to do something well. It's just that where it is that you end with the book, you're like, okay, he's back, but he's not back.
Which
And
is
that's-
actually
those are lines in the book.
Look, they actually say that. So.
But it's good, and I think it's gonna have a lot of stuff.
I have a feeling that a lot of people who don't want to see Steve Rogers back, and there's a fair amount of them, and I say screw you, personally, but that's my opinion, they're going to be like, yes, see, told you so. Like,
Right.
this is stupid. And I say, you know what, it's not the most amazing thing to start out for what it is, but that's because they have a much broader vision in mind.
Right, and I mean, it's, like I said, it's the first issue, it's a starting point. I have faith in Brubaker.
I do too.
I love Hitch's artwork, so I think it's going to be good. Besides that, there's a lot of other books coming out this week.
Huge.
Another huge week. We got Deadpool, Mark of the Mouth,
Buffy,
Boys,
Uncanny X-Men, Utopia 2, which was awesome.
Savage Dragon 150. It's
Which-
a landmark issue for that.
Huge. If you're a Savage Dragon fan, or even if you're not, this is one to pick up.
Invincible Iron Man.
Uh-huh.
Wrapping up the storyline with Most Wanted.
We got Batman and Robin.
We got number 2.
Number 2, and then what's the big kind of
The big one, I think nobody's going to know.
the
about.
dark horse?
The Dark Horse. Oh. Star Wars Invasion number 1. It's post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Got a little Luke Skywalker killing some aliens. Good stuff. So, big week, come out.
Huge.
Reborn, release party July 1st, Wednesday. Phone keeps ringing, but we're still going
That's
strong.
because people are so excited about Reborn.
Yeah, they're
that they
calling.
keep
Phone's
calling.
ringing off the
Boom,
hook
off
about
the hook.
Reborn. So
Off
come
the hook.
down, buy Reborn, win yourself some good comic books.
Absolutely.
Take
At the
care,
Comic
guys.
Vault. See you next week.
Not punching you because you got the sword.
Finally. Till I put it away.